You're watching NBC5 Today at 4:30.
A bit of a rude awakening for you right now. We have breaking news. Storms moving through North Texas as we speak, and we want to get you started with the track of those storms right away.
So let's take you outside this morning. Our teams are following the line of storms moving in from the north. You see there live on the roads in Richardson and also Plano. Look at that radar all lit up this morning. So let's get over to the weather expert desk and meteorologist Samantha Davies to start our coverage.
Now, if you are about to hit the roads this morning as these storms push through, they are again producing that heavy rain, and they are just soaking the roads at this particular time. This is a look at our road weather index, where as you can see, all the areas shaded in blue in Denton and Collin County, that is where we're starting to see that water collect on the roadways. If we head over to our TxDOT cameras right now, here's a live look in Richardson. This is 75 at Mid Park. You can see the lightning flashing on your screen right now, the water being kicked up as the cars are pushing through. That is the same story in Plano. Here's a look, 75 at Legacy. Roads are completely soaked right now. And as we take you again in the Plano area, look at that lightning. This right here, 75 at President George Bush Turnpike. We sent some of our crews out this morning to check on your road conditions for you. We start right now in Fast 5 Live with Josh Alton. Josh, where exactly are you?
Hey, Samantha. I'm on the Dallas North Tollway going southbound towards Richardson. And as you can see, it is raining here. The roads are soaked, like you just said. I started off on 121 just north of DFW Airport. That's where I hit the hardest rain. It died down once I got past Louisville, but then I turned around, came back down, then got onto the George Bush Turnpike and then down 635. And the rain hasn't been as hard at times, but it comes in and out as I go through the storms. There is a lot of lightning out here. People just need to slow down. There is a lot of water that is pooling on the roadways, but it is a mess out here this morning. Samantha, back to you.
All right, thank you. That again was Josh Alton, Fast 5 Live. We also have Jeff Smith on the roads for you this morning. And Jeff, where exactly are you? And are you traveling a little bit slower than you typically would?
Well, Samantha, we are on 75 North by the Spring Creek Parkway. You might be able to see a lot of lightning in the air right now and an absolute severe rainstorm. Like Josh, here on 75 North, we are also seeing a lot of pooling and ponding on the roadway. Hydroplaning is a big concern. There is a lot of water, even inside of our live truck. It is very loud because of how fast and intense this rain is. So of course we are going slower than we normally would. We see a lot of drivers also taking it slow and cautious, but then again, not every driver is. A lot of drivers are going a little too fast for these road conditions because there is so much water on the roadway already. Also a lot of lightning, so this will be a messy, slow commute into work, and it really is, it seems, just getting worse right now up here in Allen. Mark, Deborah, back to you.
Okay, Jeff Smith, one of our crews, watching as these storms roll through. We also want to get now to NBC5's Eric King because he is looking into the effects of the storm on the airports and also the power grid.
Yeah, kind of just moving in, Eric, but I know you're going to keep an eye on things.
Yeah, you know, I've already got some information that's happening right now as far as Dallas, Love Field, and also DFW. There are some delays, not anything major, about 15-minute delays, gate holds and taxi delays lasting about 15 minutes. And again, that's at Dallas, Love Field, and also DFW. If you take a wide look at the airports around the country, no one's really experiencing any significant problems yet except for JFK. Dallas only has one delay that's posted that's of any significance right now. But you know, anytime you have weather moving across the area, which we kind of do right now, you're going to be looking at power outages. Nothing significant as of right now. Denton County just spiked to about 1,200 of its 93,000 customers, but that was quite low about an hour ago. So you can see things starting to pop off. But we'll certainly keep monitoring this because, like I said, anytime you've got weather, no matter how big or how small, power always becomes an issue in certain places. And it always seems to me like Denton always takes a big hit.
And we know that probably at some point this morning you're going to be very busy.
Yeah.
Maybe not as busy as, we have been in the past, but certainly probably going to be busy.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, so Eric keeps watching at our crews on the roads and also over at the Weather Center. We'll keep you updated, but we do want to get you updated on other news on this Thursday morning. We expect to hear more today about the plan to help the undocumented children expected to arrive in North Texas from the border. Dallas County Judge Clay Jenkins and State Senator Royce West are back home this morning after they toured federal facilities in McAllen. Jenkins is aiming to bring children to Dallas County by the end of the month. He still still is not saying where these 2,000 children will go. He hopes to announce that later today.
Well, regardless of what you think about immigration, regardless of what you think about politics, these are children. And in Texas, we take care of children. And we have the capabilities in Dallas to take care of children, and we're going to partner with the federal government and take care of them.
Also today, Governor Perry will testify about the humanitarian crisis on the border. The governor is in McAllen right now with the U.S. House Homeland Security Commission. On Twitter, Perry also invited the president to tour the border with him next week. He partly blames President Obama's immigration policies for this problem. He has authorized an extra $1.3 million a week to the border to bolster security.
This morning, investigators are working a heartbreaking case out of Dallas. Last night, emergency crews rushed an 11-month-old girl to the hospital. They tell us a mother left that little girl and also her son unattended in the bathtub. And when she went to check on them, the 11-month-old baby girl was not breathing. Late last night, doctors pronounced the child dead. Her brother is okay. Police are now investigating.
A really disturbing story here. We just checked and police still have not been able to find the person who hung 2 cats from a fence in Dallas. Yesterday, the gruesome killing left one of the cat's owners shaken, and she wants justice.
Yeah, it makes me angry. It makes me upset that why would you do that eventually? Like, why would you be such an idiot to do that, you know?
Police say the person responsible will face animal cruelty charges.
You may notice some extra security on your next overseas flight. Just as the summer travel season kicks into high gear, the Department of Homeland Security is cracking down, focusing specifically on airports that provide direct flights to and from other countries, such as DFW International Airport. This comes after reports that terrorism organizations are looking to make a bomb that could get past security. DFW has 1,600 to 1,800 flights that come in and out of the airport daily and is home to 55 international carriers.
Well, expect to see a lot more police out tonight and tomorrow. Officers stepping up enforcement to try and stop drunk drivers. Dallas and Tarrant counties launch a no refusal policy for the holiday weekend. That means police will use search warrants to take blood samples from anybody who's accused of DWI. Well, law enforcement also plans to be out on North Texas lakes. Emergency responders tell us there's a growing threat for boaters. Dive teams out at Lloyd and Lynn Creek parks have seen more people who don't know how to work boats properly and not enough people wearing life jackets.
There's been so many times people just jump in the water to cool off, and they go under the water and they're never seen again. So nobody anticipates that happening, but if they just wore their life jackets, they'd prevent almost 100% of the drownings at the lakes.
Tens of thousands of people are expected to pack Lloyd and Lynn Creek parks during the 4th of July weekend. All right, right now we continue to track those storms.
Yes, we have team coverage out on the roads as the rain, the lightning, and the thunder moves in this morning. Yeah, plus storms strengthen on the East Coast, the hurricane threats, and evacuation orders in place for vacationers right now. It's 4:40 on NBC5 Today.